In this video, we'll be looking at changing the equations from standard form to slope-intercept form to be able to graph them. If you remember from the previous video, standard form is when we have y equals mx plus b. In other words, y is by itself. That's the main thing to understand. Y is alone, there's no negative sign, there's no number. The x's are over here and the whole numbers are over here. So if we begin with this problem, you'll see negative 3x minus 4y equals 24. Our goal is to get this y all by itself. So we need to move this negative 3x. The opposite of negative 3x is positive 3x to both sides. Because remember, what you do to one side, you must do to the other. So there's negative 4y equals 3x plus 24. There's one remaining part, is we need to get rid of the negative 4. This means negative 4 times y. To undo multiplication, we use division on both sides. Now, the thing to be careful of, and this is where students make the biggest pitfall, if you divide this whole side by negative 4, you must divide this whole side by negative 4. So 4 and the negative cancels out, leaving me with y equals to 3x over 4, and there's a negative, so we'll put the negative. And then 24 over negative 4 is negative 6. So y equals negative 3x over 4 minus 6. So we start by looking at our number by itself, negative 6. And then we go negative 3x over 4 to be down 3. Okay, so sometimes on your graph you don't have room to go the way that you would normally want to go, so you can go opposite. So if I'm going to plan on going left, I need to go up 3 and then left 4. And you can graph your line. And that would be this equation given here. And we could graph this because y was all by itself in slope-intercept form. This was standard form, and we moved it into slope-intercept form. On the next problem, I want you to try it. The goal is to get y by itself. Do that and try to graph the line. So take a second, pause, and try it out. Okay, so we need this y all by itself. So the only thing on the left side with y is x. So the opposite of a positive x is a negative x to both sides. So we get y equals negative x minus 3. And I like to write my x first because remember, slope-intercept form is mx plus b. The x comes first. So ask yourself, is y by itself? Yes. So we can graph it. We start with the number, negative 3. And negative x, ooh, there's no number there. But really there is actually. If there's no number in front of x, there's really a 1 there. So negative 1 equals negative 1 over 1 when we're talking about slope. So we go down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1. And you connect your points. And of course you'd want to put the points through here as well so you get a nice even line. For the third and final problem, once again, try it yourself. See if you're the expert at this now, and we'll come back and try it together. Okay, let's see if we can do this now. 2x minus 5y equals negative 10. We need this y to be all by itself. So let's get rid of the x by subtracting 2x from both sides. Negative 5y equals negative 2x minus 10. Now y is still not by itself because we have a negative 5 in front of us, so we need to divide both sides by negative 5. Remember, we must divide the whole side by negative 5. So we need y equals, negative over negative makes positive, so 2 over 5x. And negative over negative once again makes a positive, and 10 over 5 is 2. Now we come over here, put a point at 2. We go up 2 over 5. Of course, I can do reverse. I can go down 2, left 5. And then you make your line going through those points, preferably using a straight edge if you have one. And that is how we convert our points from standard form, where the x and y is on the same side, to slope-intercept form to graph it. So I hope that through these 3 videos you've learned how to graph in slope-intercept form, using intercepts, and changing from standard form to slope-intercept form.